everyone. Hi grandkids, it's Nonna here. Today we're going to make Italian ricotta cheesecake, one of my favourite desserts. But I'm going to put some lemon in mine today, lemon juice and lemon zest, because that's the way I like it. You can vary cheesecake 100 different ways, so just always play around with it. Okay, we're going to make the biscuit base first, so I'm going to show you what we need for that. Some plain biscuits. I just use shop-bought plain biscuits, which I'm going to pulverise in my blender, and some melted butter. That's for the base. Then for the filling, we got some fresh ricotta. We're not going to use all of that, about half of it. About a cup of sugar, half a cup of lemon juice, some lemon zest of a whole lemon, 4 eggs, about 250 grams of the cream cheese, and 1.5 tablespoons of corn flour. And I like to add a little bit of vanilla. Here we go. This is how I like to do the biscuits. I put them in the blender, break them up into little pieces, do them in small batches, and just pulse. So they look like fine breadcrumbs. That's what we want. Now we're going to put in the melted butter. So once you've got the biscuits all crushed, pour in the melted butter and make sure they're all coated. Then we're going to press them into our baking pan. I'm going to put them into the pan. This is a springform pan. I like to use this because it's easier to get the cheesecake out when it's cooked. Now, I use my hands. Just press it along the bottom. I don't put it up the sides. Some people do. It's just your own preference. Once all the crushed biscuits have been pressed into the bottom, I'm going to put it into a medium heat oven, about 150 degrees, and bake it for about 15 minutes. Now for the filling. I like to use fresh ricotta, as I said before. Get it from your deli, and I get it in the perforated container, so that way all the liquid drains out. I'm going to use half of this. This is a kilo. I'm going to use about 500 grams. I'm going to mix it with the sugar and the cream cheese. All the quantities will be on the recipe at the end of the video. Once I've put the ricotta, cream cheese and sugar, I'm going to put it on a low speed on my mixer just to combine everything. I'm going to add the eggs one at a time. Just make sure that they're blended well into the mixture. Try to use free-range eggs if you can get them. They have a lovely deep yellow yolk. Now while that's happening, we're going to mix the lemon zest into the lemon juice, and we're going to put the corn flour in. I like to use a little bit of corn flour. It just helps the cheesecake set. So when all the ingredients are combined, turn your mixer off. I like just to clean the beater. And then we're going to add the lemon juice. We're just going to fold that in with a little bit of corn flour. And of course, last but not least, is the vanilla. I add about 1 dessert spoon. maybe a little bit more. I love the flavour of vanilla. Now make sure again everything is combined. And when our base is cooked, I'm going to bring it out. We're going to pour this into the springform pan and put it back in the oven. After 15 minutes, take it out of the oven and you'll have a nice biscuit base. We must let it cool before we add the filling. While our biscuit base is cooling, I've put our cream cheese mixture in the fridge and I'm going to make a really nice blueberry topping to put on it. The blueberries are in season at the moment, but you can use strawberries or any other fruit that you like. So I've got about 100 grams of blueberries. I'm going to put that in the saucepan. 25 grams of sugar, 1 tablespoon of corn flour, and just a little bit of water, about a tablespoon. Let's take it over to the stove. So just cook the berries over a low heat till they have softened, but still holding their shape, just like that. We're going to put the filling onto the biscuit base. So pour it in gently. As you can see, I've lined the springform pan with parchment paper. It just makes it easier when you want to get it out. Now this is a slow cooked cheesecake. It might take 2 hours, just be patient. I start the oven at 150 degrees, but you might need to turn it down. Just check it every 15 to 20 minutes. The cheesecake's ready to come out, so let's bring it out. I'm going to put it on a wire rack to start cooling. I've transferred the cheesecake to a serving platter. I'm going to dust it with a little bit of icing sugar, or you can add the berries that we made earlier. Once we've put the berries on, just put it in the fridge to cool for about half an hour or until you're ready to serve it. Our cheesecake is cooled. We're ready to cut a slice and show you what it's like. This is our Italian ricotta cheesecake with a blueberry topping. Buon appetito! Dog in the oven. Oh, we can't have that.
Wrong.
I can't have the dog. Oh. Start again.